In Exile One, I think that after 40 and a few years, it's good. There's still Fitzroy Williams. He was the one who had chosen the musicians. Alive and kicking. Fitzroy Williams, ladies and gentlemen. On March 10, 2025, the vibrant rhythms of Cadence-Lypso lost one of its most influential architects. Fitzroy Williams, co-founder of the legendary band Exile One and a pioneering force in Caribbean music, left behind a legacy that transcends generations and cultural boundaries. His mastery of the organ and synthesizer helped shape the distinctive sound that would revolutionize Creole music and bring international recognition to Dominica's rich musical heritage. The making of a musical genius. Fitzroy Williams was born in 1950 in the picturesque village of Massac, Dominica. From an exceptionally young age, his passion for music manifested in creative and resourceful ways. As a child, Williams crafted makeshift instruments from everyday household items, transforming butter tins and condensed milk cans into percussion instruments that would accompany the melodies constantly flowing through his mind. This early display of ingenuity and musical intuition foreshadowed the innovative spirit that would define his career. His formal musical journey began at St. Mary's Academy in Roseau, where he joined the school's glee club and participated in numerous talent shows. Incidentally, some of his fellow classmates included Lord Rocco of Calypso fame, Earlsworth Lawrence, Sonsay Dominica, Franklin Cuffey, who later became a priest, and Gordon Henderson. What a stimulating mix. These formative experiences provided him with a platform to develop his natural talents and solidify his commitment to pursuing music professionally. The academic environment, combined with his innate abilities, created the perfect foundation for Williams to expand his musical horizons beyond conventional boundaries. Williams' versatility as a musician was truly remarkable. While primarily celebrated for his keyboard virtuosity, he demonstrated proficiency across a diverse range of instruments, including the steel pan, xylophone, and rhythm guitar. This multi-instrumental capability allowed him to contribute meaningfully to various musical configurations throughout his early career, playing with numerous bands such as Vauxhall Steel Orchestra, Eric's Harmonite Steel Band, the Silvertones, the Diamonds, the Security Pearls, Los Caballeros, Boys and Dem, and Gaylord's Power Union, before embarking on his most significant musical venture. The birth of Cadence-Lypso and international recognition. The year 1969 marked a pivotal moment in Caribbean music history when Williams, alongside Gordon Henderson, co-founded Exile One. This collaboration would forever alter the musical landscape of the Caribbean through the creation of Cadence-Lypso, an innovative fusion of Cadence and Calypso rhythms. Williams' distinctive approach to the organ and synthesizer became a defining component of the band's signature sound, establishing him as a pioneering force in the evolution of Caribbean music. Recalling history is often untidy, but it is interesting to note that while Gordon Henderson is widely known as the established leader and frontman for Exile One, it is a little-known fact that it was Fitzroy Williams who led the way in actually putting the group together. In this self-appointed task he played a seminal role in identifying, contacting, and coaxing the original members of this fabled group to embark on what was then a trip into the unknown. The original members of Exile One were Gordon Henderson, lead vocal, organ, Fitzroy Williams, organ, synthesizer, Oliver Cruikshank, drums, Julie Mourillon, guitar, chorus, Vivian Wallace, bass, chorus, Kremlin Fingal, trumpet, chorus, Pierre Labor, sax, chorus. Labor was the only non-Dominican in the group. Under the Exile One banner, Williams' contributions extended far beyond performance. He was a prolific songwriter, composing numerous hits that have stood the test of time. Though Gordon Henderson was the lead vocalist, many fans may not realize that some of their favorite Exile One songs were actually co-produced and co-arranged by Fitzroy and Gordon. The impact of Cadence-Lypso, co-founded by Williams, extended well beyond the Caribbean, reaching Lusophone countries in Africa and islands in the Indian Ocean. Artists from Cape Verde Islands and La Reunion recorded under the Saltone label, demonstrating the far-reaching influence of this musical innovation. Throughout his illustrious career, Williams toured extensively across continents, performing in French-speaking Africa, North America, Canada, the United States, and various islands in the Indian Ocean, including the Seychelles and Mauritius. A musician with exceptional business acumen. Perhaps what distinguished Fitzroy Williams most remarkably from many of his contemporaries was his exceptional foresight regarding financial planning. Unlike the stereotype of the struggling musician, Williams began planning for his retirement from a surprisingly young age. "Since I was a little boy I managed my music life," he once shared in an interview. "Like right now I'm on pension from my music, I have a salary, I don't have to play music now. I'm living on my music and that's something you have to be organized to do." This forward-thinking approach to his career initially puzzled his peers. "When I started organizing that as a young man certain guys thought I was mad," Williams recalled. He understood that as a self-employed musician, he needed to ensure his social security and pension contributions were consistently maintained. This wisdom, which he attributed to parental influence, set him apart in an industry often characterized by financial volatility. In 1975, Williams joined the Société des auteurs, compositeurs et éditeurs de musique, SACEM, a French copyright company that would ultimately provide him with financial security in his later years. The organization recognized his significant contributions by establishing a lifetime pension for him, independent of the ongoing royalties generated when his music was played. This financial stability allowed Williams to enjoy the fruits of his creative labor well into his retirement years. Songs written by Fitzroy. Although all the songs written by Fitzroy Williams are unknown, his discography is both extensive and overwhelmingly Cadence-Lypso, or Cadence. Among this broad collection we can identify a few notable compositions, including Hit Me With Music. Produced with the popular Gay Lords in the pre-Exile One era, this spudge/reggae song became something of a musical anthem in Dominica and across the Caribbean. Nous travaillons pour rien, this song is used in French Caribbean schools to teach children about slavery. Fresh, another powerful and enduring song, which has been reinterpreted by numerous artists over the years. I had previously attributed both songs to Fitzroy, but I have been corrected in that they were in fact written by Gordon Henderson, and co-produced and co-arranged by Fitzroy Williams and Gordon Henderson. My apologies for this error to all concerned. For his solo work, some notable tracks include In Exile, Ali Baba, Al Capone, Membato La, Au Prawan Toot, Backstabber. These tracks are featured on his album In Exile, which reflects his past association with Exile One. Another outstanding and eclectic solo album from Fitzroy was Cadeau Majestique, which contained 8 songs, and featured Dominica's most acclaimed drummer, Alex Sty LaRock. This playlist included Cadeau Majestique, Living with Ja People, Harmony, Oh Gaddy, Congratulations, Her, The Peace Land, and Lucifer. However, in the interest of time, a more extensive catalog will be listed in the video description below, for persons interested in learning more on this topic. Be sure to check back for this. In more recent years, Williams wrote and produced songs for the album Heritage, a collaboration with King Dice, which was released in 2013. Although no one knew it at the time, this sadly ended up being one of the last projects of this musical genius. Rolling the Dice. Fitzroy Williams' collaboration with Dice, the 10-time Calypso King of Dominica, came about through a chance encounter and a shared passion for music. According to Williams, he met Dice on his scooter and impulsively proposed the idea of collaborating on a Cadence-Lypso album. Dice, who has been familiar with this music since childhood, was eager to explore the cadence genre. He spoke more on this at the launch of the Heritage album.
Actually, I started my first set of songs I started singing with my dad and his friend. You know, at a little band, I was a little boy, it was Cadence, and I love chubby songs and some of the other Cadence-Lypso guys, because that was the music at the time. So it's something that's close to my heart also, and I love doing it. You know, it's good fun. Well, the album is, I'll call it a happy album, man. It's an album that, you know, you'd have the spiritual side, you'd have a song for your child, you'd have a song about, you know, the vagabond, you'd have a song about Chinois, that means China taking over. It's a song about all the different things that happen in the society, and at the same time it's something you can enjoy.
Not forgetting the tribute to Jeff Joe.
Not forgetting the tribute to Jeff Joe. That's a wonderful piece on the album also. So it's the album, happy album, as I say, with everything. And I hope that the people enjoy it when they have it in their possession.
But would you believe that Fitzroy Williams, who had helped form the legendary Exile One band, and had accomplished so much more besides, was nervous, yes nervous, at the launch of the Heritage album?
Really started shaky, yeah? People don't know, but you know, when you try new things, it's always like the first time. You know, though it's 40 years out on the road, with you people around coming to see the first Dice Fitzroy, it was like the first day of my life going on stage. So when I started, I was a little shaky, but little by little things came back and I had a wonderful time.
That's humility for you. Fitzroy also lifted the curtain slightly and spoke to how he writes and targets his songs.
I didn't write for Dice. I wrote for me, but it suits anybody who can sing it. I wrote songs like this time, like Timuna Moins, which is on my daughter. But when Dice sings it, it's on his daughter. I wrote songs like Chinois Pondamel, what's happening in Dominica and the rest of the world. I don't know. So when I write a song, it's for everybody. So I wrote it for me because I know when somebody else sings it, it looks like them.
The man behind the music. Beyond his musical and business accomplishments, Williams was known for his unwavering professionalism and reliability. "I'll tell you one thing, I'm never late for anything," he once stated, a principle that earned him respect throughout the international music community. His punctuality and dependability fostered a global network of musical collaborations, as fellow musicians knew they could count on him without reservation. Despite his international success and extensive travels, Williams maintained a profound connection to his Dominican roots. He built a home in Dominica where he spent 10 months out of each year, emphasizing, "I didn't go out there to live, I went out there to play music. I didn't know whether I'd make money, but I decided that Dominica is my home." This commitment to his homeland reflected his authentic character and genuine appreciation for his cultural origins. Throughout his 40-plus years as a professional musician, Williams collaborated with numerous renowned artists, including Jimmy Cliff and the Mighty Sparrow. His mastery of his craft facilitated seamless musical partnerships across diverse genres and cultural backgrounds, from South African and Congolese musicians to Cape Verdean artists. These collaborations further enriched his musical vocabulary and expanded his global influence. Recognition and legacy. Williams' extraordinary contributions to Caribbean music earned him well-deserved recognition throughout his lifetime. In 2013, he received the Creole Lifetime Award during the Lime Creole in the Park celebrations and was subsequently honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the World Creole Music Festival. In 2022, Creole Heartbeat and Gordon Henderson paid tribute to Williams at the Tribute's Cadence-Lypso Festival held at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. When news of Williams' death in Martinique after a long illness reached the public on March 10, 2025, tributes poured in from across the Creole world. Cultural ambassador Charles eloquently expressed the collective sentiment, quote, "Dominica, the Cadence-Lypso fraternity, the Creole world has lost a musical giant, a legend, an icon." Fitzroy Williams was possibly the greatest keyboardist ever from the island of Dominica. He was a multi-talented instrumentalist, a musical luminary, a musical genius, unquote. The Enduring Symphony. As we reflect on the remarkable life and achievements of Fitzroy Williams, we celebrate not just a gifted musician but a visionary who transformed the cultural landscape of the Caribbean. His innovative approach to music, exemplary professionalism, and financial wisdom provide valuable lessons that extend far beyond the realm of entertainment. The sounds that Williams coaxed from his keyboard continue to reverberate throughout the Creole world, inspiring new generations of musicians to push creative boundaries while honoring their cultural heritage. In the melancholy notes of his passing, we find the enduring harmony of his legacy, a legacy that will continue to enrich the musical tapestry of Dominica and the global community for generations to come. Though Fitzroy Williams has gone to meet his maker, his music, his innovation, and his profound impact on Caribbean cultural identity will forever resonate in the hearts and minds of those touched by his extraordinary creative vision. The keyboard may be silent, but the melody plays on in the vibrant musical tradition he helped create. And with this we say, farewell brother, you have labored hard and long. Sleep well in eternal peace.
Mwen ka imagine, si se kote bon Dieu,